Happy Friday, team. I hope you're all having an amazing week as we head into this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have some wonderful plans laid out for the weekend, of course. Just a couple of reminders of some of the events that we have coming ahead. First being this Wednesday at 10 a.m. on Zoom, we have Tony Robbins Peak Performance 2025, one of his top trainer coaches, going over taking massive action, giving us the right skill sets, mindsets to take massive action. We talk a lot about taking action through our training and our meetings. It really is the main thing to start taking the right steps, to get from one place to the next. So hopefully we're going to take a lot away from this meeting. 10 a.m., put in your schedule. We look forward to seeing you on Zoom. And of course, our company picnic's coming up on June 11th. We want to get as many of our family members there as possible. Yes, we're doing it up at Mount Charleston. I know it's a little bit of a distance, but we can carpool from the Sunland location. We'll start making plans around that this coming week. The main thing is to RSVP before the 28th. We really need everybody that's going to attend to RSVP before the 28th, so we know what to prepare for. We have our vendors supporting us in this, the amount of food that's needed. I've already booked the space, of course, and that's already paid for. So please RSVP. This is our one time out of the year for the most part to get together as a group and just enjoy. And this year we get to do it up in the mountains. Beautiful landscape, of course, a little bit cooler weather. So we look forward to seeing you there, right? And of course, don't forget, about following up with your database, your sphere of influence, and your leads. One of the things I hear more and more all the time is, the deals that are closing aren't always from the client that you met yesterday or the day before. Sometimes it's the lead that you met a year ago at an open house or an internet lead, and you just followed up. Some agents will even say follow up until the prospect dies, or they tell you to go fly a kite, of course. But the follow-up is very, very important. So please make sure that you're following up with your lead base. If you met somebody, sometimes they disappear for a bit, right? You don't hear back from them, but a lot of times we bring them back to life, right? By following up and being relevant, right? Having relevant messaging, not just, reaching out saying, are you ready to buy a home yet? But providing value, relevance, relevant information to them to make sure that when they're ready to buy or sell, that they call you. You guys have an amazing weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, of course. You guys can reach out to me during the weekend. I'll be very active and available over the Memorial Day weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye-bye.